This is Couples Court with the Cutlers.
So you're measuring his cologne?
Yes, ma'am.
I haven't heard that one. So what does that look like?
Because his cologne is expensive and I buy it. So I just mark it on the edge. You know, when we going out and stuff, I like my man to smell good. And he has other little things he could put on for, you know, daily activities or what have you. But when we going out, I want you to smell good, you know.
But I didn't know for what, 1 squirt, 2 squirts? I mean, cologne, I thought. 2
is plenty. 2 is plenty.
All right, so
you're measuring his cologne,
Yes,
and you
sir.
think he's smelling good for other women?
Yes, sir.
About that.
Well, I have made him a little picnic with fried chicken, potato salad, fruit and wine.
That's what I'm
and
talking
stuff.
about.
And we just gonna ride.
That's
We
how
gonna
you
have
do
a
picnic.
picnic
That's how you do it.
together. And I go to the house, and some little boy answers the door that I don't know, and he says, "Oh, well, Roland, they just left." I'm figuring that they means him and his boys. So, and I brought evidence of that.
Can you cross over and show us at the plasma?
Yes, ma'am. Okay, that's me, and this is the vehicle. The basketball court's over here.
Okay,
so everybody's over here, like, you know, the peoples that I do know that he plays basketball with and stuff. So they kind of looking at me, and I'm looking at them, and they kind of look different, you know, the looks in their faces.
Okay, so you have gone to the basketball court
Yes.
because you've been told by this unknown young man
Yes.
at his apartment he's gone to the basketball
Yes,
court.
Your Honor.
Okay, and what do you find?
So I see this car, you know, and I'm looking, and then all of a sudden he gets out the passenger seat. So I'm thinking he sees me. So I'm standing there because I'm cute, you know. I'm just standing there, you know, feeling myself. So then all of a sudden he goes around to the driver's door. When she gets out, I'm like, what? He is embracing her. So then that's when all the Medea comes out of me, and I went for him and her. And his boys on the basketball court, they come flying off, everybody trying to get, because I'm trying to get her. I'm trying to get, what is you touching my man for? She gets it, he ushers her back in the car, like, you go and get in the car, go and get in the car and go, you know. And she all scary until she gets in that car, and then the heifer's got a nerve to ride past me and wink.
Mr. Evans, what did you do to investigate this case?
I went through his phone, and not just looking at what's on his phone, but what was also deleted from his phone. Things he just doesn't want the rest of the world to see.
Did you uncover anything interesting?
Oh, yes, I did. It appears, though, that the defendant, he was really trying to, like my grandfather would say, pull the wool over my eyes, because all his text messages in the phone was deleted. So that tells me automatically he got some dirt on this phone. So I continued to go through, and now remember, there was no text messages, but a text message pops up. And this is what the text message said. 4:50 p.m., hey, boo. Now, I knew it wasn't his wife.
Who's your boo? Who's your boo?
Who's your boo?
Boo.
You got a boo right there. Boo got a text saying, hey, boo.
I don't know nothing about that. I don't.
Well, who would in the universe besides your
They probably
bride?
trying to set me up. That's probably what it is.
They hacked your account, and all they did was write, hey, boo. They didn't ask for any kind of financial
Right.
information. They didn't ask
That's
anything
weird.
else. They
It
hacked
is.
your account and just wrote, hey, boo.
Probably.
Are these the same people that deleted all your text information and other information?
No, I only delete. I ain't gonna be honest. I did delete mine, not because of the cheating part. It's just other personal.
Well, if you ain't got nothing to
business.
be guilty of, what is there to delete?
So you admit deleting, but you saying...
It's not about the cheating part. Nah, I don't know no boo.
Well, that boo know
So,
you.
Mr. Evans, were you able to recover any kind of photos or videos?
Of course I could.
Okay,
And
what
of
did you
course I
find?
did.
Okay.
So while going through his deleted images, I was able to find a photo that was sent to him about a month ago. And I recovered it and in his received folder. So someone sent this to him.
Okay.
And it was a picture of a woman's bottom back part. So her butt.
So that's what we doing now? What's that right there? That's what
I
we
don't
doing
know
right
what
now?
that is
That's
right
what we
there.
doing right now?
I don't know what
you
that
petty.
is right there.
You too petty.
I don't know what that is right there.
Yeah, you know what that is.
You don't know who's writing you to say, hey, boo. You don't know who's sending you these pictures.
That's
Come
too
on,
big.
mister.
That's too big right there. I mean, no disrespect, but nah.
You got females sending you
I
pictures
don't-
of their butt, for real?
Nah, I don't get down like that.
Yeah, well, apparently
Your
that's
phone
exactly
does.
how you get down.
Check my phone right now. Ain't nobody been.
He
texting
already
me.
just checked your phone. There it is.
Hey, no.
How you gonna tell somebody to check your phone right now? It's right there.
Oh, I don't know nothing about that.
Hello, Your Honors.
Ms. Evans, how are you?
I'm doing great in yourselves.
Would you explain what you do, please?
I do cybercrime investigations, including forensics and social media investigations.
So in this case,
Yes.
what did you do?
We did a full forensics investigation and social media investigation of Mr. Rose's cell phone and his social media accounts.
All right. Ms. Johnson says Mr. Rose communicates primarily through his social media applications. Did you uncover anything of note?
Did I? I found
tell.
several things. It's clear that he was soliciting more than a casual conversation or a friendship.
So it says, me and my girl want to party with you. What's up? Was this a reach out for another threesome?
You see what it say, me and my girl?
But I ain't know nothing about it.
So I thought you were doing this with her permission. You were out looking for, a hookup.
Yes. I text people to get answers from them, like see do they want to do it.
But we're supposed to do this together. Okay, did you find anything else on Mr. Rose's phone?
Oh, I can keep going.
Oh,
I also uncovered a conversation where Mr. Rose solicited another woman asking for a sexy photograph.
All right, this is from Mr. Rose. It says, can I have a booty picture? 1:16 in the morning.
I'm sleep.
And then it looks like about a half hour later at 1:47 in the morning, Mr. Rose writes, hello? Like he hadn't gotten the picture yet. So you
want
were
that
really
picture.
wanting this booty picture, weren't you?
Yeah, he wanted
Yeah,
it.
I wanted that picture though.
That wasn't for no threesome.
But
So at 1:16 a.m., you just sending out this kind of messaging.
it's just what they call it, sexting. That's what they call it.
All right. Did you discover anything else in your investigation?
Oh, yes, you did. Oh. Even though it appears that Mr. Rose tried to get slick and block my investigation by changing his settings on his phones to certain apps so I couldn't get to him, but I did. I found that he had been exchanging explicit videos with another woman who is not the plaintiff. And I'd like to show you those videos.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, explicit is definitely the word for it. This is a very, very close-up shot of a woman's private areas. Mr. Rose, who's this woman that you're having this intimate connection with?
Well, there's no one I'm having sex with. It's just online. That's it.
So you still contend that you haven't cheated?
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
even though we have the condoms, even though we have you disappearing on Valentine's Day, even though you've got all these videos and things on your phone that you're exchanging with these other women, you still contend that you're not cheating?
Yes, I'm content that I'm not cheating.
Do you have any other evidence?
Yeah, I actually do. So I start getting, like, I'm an FBI agent, so I start to get as much as I can.
Okay.
And I actually ended up texting the girl that he was talking to, and I said, hey, I'm 6 months pregnant. If Aaron's being deceitful or he's being unfaithful or y'all seeing each other, just let me know now and I'll cut the ties. Like, you can have him, just let me know. Let me know. So
All right.
I'm not gonna sit around and look stupid.
And you're communicating via text?
Yeah.
And
via
do you
text.
have
So
those text messages?
Yeah, she ended up sending me screenshots of their conversation.
Okay.
And it really didn't look good for him.
So she sent you screenshots of her conversation with Mr. James?
Yes.
The other woman.
The other woman.
Okay. So Mr. James writes,
Like you weren't looking for a relationship.
the other woman responds, relationships are cool and all. I don't care about titles. I just want to be happy.
And Mr. James responds, I want to blank with you.
Mr. James?
Yeah, that may have looked bad, but
No,
it was
It does look bad.
It does look bad.
It may have looked bad. It does look bad. It's going to look bad tomorrow. It's bad.
Yes.
So I continued texting the girl, and she ends up telling me that she's not the only one. I have evidence.
So you got more?
Yeah, she had texted me saying that he had zero remorse for what he was doing to me, especially while pregnant. And so,
And she says, this man is bad news. Aaron shows zero remorse for what he's doing with other girls while having a baby. I'm sorry again. So it's not just her. She's saying there are other women that he's involved with while you're expecting his child.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Come on, Mr. James.
The other girls she's talking about are people I had lunch with when I'm on my lunch break.
Well, what are you doing on your lunch break with these other women that's making this other woman say you're bad news?
I don't know what she was thinking, but with the other women, I honestly just talked about her, about the baby.
So when you say you're having lunch, are you having lunch or
Yeah,
you having sex?
Having lunch.
Good day, sir. How are you?
Good day, Your Honors. I'm well. How are you?
It's good to see you.
Good to see you.
The court ordered Mr. James to submit his phone for forensic examination, correct?
Yes.
Correct. When you conducted your forensic examination of Mr. James's phone, did you find anything interesting in his messages?
Yes, I did. I recovered 14 photos of Mr. James in various poses and states of undress. A few of them I brought with me today.
So these are pictures of him standing nude.
So the first picture is just of him from the abdomen up nude, and then full body cam.
Yeah, I'm calling it nude.
You're calling it nude.
I'm calling it nude.
Look at you. Who did you send these photos to?
Probably her.
Probably?
No, for sure her. If they haven't been sent, they're in my photo library. That's it.
So you didn't send these to this young woman we keep hearing about?
No.
You did just send them to somebody else?
No, Your Honor.
Miss LeBron, have you seen these photos?
I've seen that one, but the other one, I don't know about the first one.
You got the money shot.
I got the money shot.
Okay.
I remember that one.
All right. Okay, well, what's the more?
I was at work, and my friend texted me and said, your boyfriend's cheating. And then sent me a video of him at a bar with this girl, and this girl grabbed his crotch.
Okay, is this the video that's been submitted to the court?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna take a look at it. So that's Mr. Stoltz in the blue. And so she grabs his arm, it looks like, and puts his hand in his crotch. It looks like, okay.
She grabbed my arm, like you said. I can't even remember what that conversation was about.
You can't remember a conversation where a woman takes your arm and grabs your crotch?
No,
that would stand out in my mind if that happened to me.
She's not important to me. I didn't.
That happens to you all the time. See, well, when you go to the gym, you got guns and everything. I guess that happens to you all the time. So it doesn't even stand out in your mind.
But did you know her? Because that's a pretty
that
familiar.
was the first time I'd ever seen her.
Wow, she's bold, because that's a pretty familiar,
gesture.
Yeah. I gotta tell you, Mr. Cullen, if a stranger grabbed you like that, she'd have some splaining to do. Anything?
Definitely.
Okay, tell us about that.
As I was searching through Mr. Stoltz's photos and videos, I came across this picture here that I found very interesting.
Oh, boy.
This is a picture of a man's private parts, up close and personal.
Is Mr. Stoltz, is this you?
That's me.
Well, congratulations to everyone.
Okay.
Are you familiar with this photo?
Yes, I am.
This was not sent to an ex.
I hope not.
No. Okay. All right. What else do we have?
Well, Your Honor, going through my notes, I did find one video that I think that you guys need to see, but I think you might find this very, very interesting.
All right, where was this video found?
That was found in his downloads directory, which means he would have had to download it to his phone. So that means it came through his emails, a browser, or he downloaded it through like a Facebook or something of that sort.
All right, so let's play this and see what we have. All right.
Okay.
This is a video of, again, a very up close and personal shot of a couple having intercourse.
Yes.
It's clear that this is not Miss Winning, but since we can't see a face, I can't tell if this is Mr. Stoltz.
Oh.
Mr. Stoltz, is this you in the video?
No.
Okay.
I can tell if it's him or not, but...
Ron, would you show this to Mr. Stoltz, please?
Well, woo-wee.
Yeah?
Yeah, she's seen that one. That's not me.
You've seen this one.
Because she thought that was me at first, too.
Yeah, that's for us.
Okay, all right. Woo-wee.